Hello everyone and welcome to episode 50. And in this episode we're going to be looking at the progress I've made in changing the station and the industrial area, a project I did on updating my class 47. We'll also be taking a closer look at my new Dapol Class 59. Having a look at the collection of Class 66s I've got, and then we'll be finishing off with some running shots. So, shall we start by going over to me in the garage? Okay, this is what we had before, which doesn't look too bad from a distance, but when you get up close you really see there's no real depth to it. It was just a sort of foam board with some sheets over the top. As I say, if you get up close it's not great, so we've got something to change that with. Okay, now we've got some shops made by Nick Dow, and I think you'll agree those fit in quite nicely. We've got the Railway Tavern, Fish and Chip Shop, Cards and Gift, the local butchers, and my train shop. So we'll just need to do a bit of patching up of the sky. I'll join those two together. But yeah, there is the start. We need to do a little bit around here just to blend it in. And you've got the road going through. But overall, yeah, I think that is a good improvement. If you remembered from the last video, from Nick Dow, I'd got that M&S double fronted shop, the Travelodge, Odeon, car park, this car foam warehouse, KFC, Nando's, Greg's, McDonald's, Starbucks, and I got Nick to do me some more just to fill up this space. So we've got Subway, Thornton's, the body shop, a brew, homebrew shop, Waterstones, Holland and Barrett, and at the end WH Smith's and Flames. And I think you'll agree that gives a nice frontage. So this isn't just showing where we're going to put them in place. They'll be joined together so they're in one block, no gaps during the through the buildings, or some down pipes just to cover it. But yeah, I'm pleased with that. Bit of work to be done on the sky sort of area just to tidy that up, and then just something for in the corner just to break between that factory and the first of the shops. So yeah, there we go. As some of you might be aware, I'm a great and long-standing fan of Leyton Orient Football Club, being a season ticket holder previously for over 20 odd years. Now, a rare occasion that we had success and were champions of League Two, and now into the giddy heights of League One. So to commemorate this, I have a Class 47 in BR Blue. So I got some 3D printed nameplates from Rail Tech Transfers, together with the Cockney Sparrow shed motif and applied them to the 47. And I used, on advice from Stuart at the Chatham Railway Club, Ultra Glue, and it really did work well. So if you're thinking of using etched plates or anything like that, it's very good glue. It works well, and should you have a little spillage, it wipes away nicely with glue. So shall we go and have a look and see what I did and see some running shots? As I've mentioned previously, I've been looking to move the storage of my locos from their boxes into a new storage system. And to that end, I've been using the really useful 10-litre boxes with foam board as the framework. So next on the list was to move my Class 66s as they from their boxes into a new 10-litre box. So I thought whilst I was getting them out, I'd give them a run just to make sure all was well. And to that end, I've done a short video of each one, and I'll show you that shortly. Next up for them will be to apply their etched plates, probably give the cabs just a little bit of paintwork just to give them extra detail, put drivers in, and add the little bits of detail at the pipes and some coupling. So shall we have a look at the 66s running? my previous video, we had a quick look at the Dapol Class 59 ARC livery that I had purchased. Subsequently, I got the decoder from Richard at Roads and Rails. It had the suggested speaker and a Stay Alive fitted. Ed very kindly installed this into the loco, Ed from the Chatham Model Railway Club, and also he moved a capacitor that was just found in the decoder. So after giving it a short test on the Chatham layout, I brought it home and I had a little play with the sounds, and so I videoed that, and we can have a look at it and see what sounds are and what they sound like, and also see it having a little inaugural run on the Medway Peninsula. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so here's the Dapol Class 59, and many thanks to Ed at Chatham and District Model Railway Club. As some people may have seen in the various videos, there's a little capacitor that Dapol's put in, and it's right near where the 21-pin decoder goes. Now some people managed to bend it out of the way to put it in. Ed has very kindly moved it completely. So thanks very much, Ed. So we'll just go through some of the functions. Here it is just ticking over. We've got a high horn. We've got a low horn. A coupling up, I'm not sure if you might be able to hear it. Okay. It's got manual brakes on it as well. One bit in here, cab door open and closing. Compressor. I think that might be on the move. We've got, I think, a guard's whistle. Okay, what else have we got? I think we've got a short horn. We've got an Ilkley Moor horn. Let's listen to that. Okay. Right, okay. Yeah, that was it, Ilkley Moor. We can put cab lights on. We can turn tail lights off. And so I think as before, you can see it play around with the tail lights. So there we are, that's some of the functions. Okay, so let's move off. Here we go, and you can see the cab lights went out. Nice smooth move off. Okay, and that's at a nice low speed step. Let's just crank it up. So that's at speed step 34 out of 128. Just increasing that, and as you can hear, the engine noise increases. One more option.
Stand well away from the edge of platform 4. The approaching
Okay, so that's the announcement. I'm trying to switch it off as I'm holding the camera, but I think that's a nice success.
Oh, okay. You're going to show that for you've got new emergency department. So what about, you know, blah blah blah? She said, no, we've just got to do the funds. They're going to get tech companies to do computer code.
They hacked CyberLink. Yeah, the only two I
But I went away on a course for a week about.
Well, we've come to the end of the update, and I remember thinking back when I started, probably about 4 years ago, when people were saying the layout is never finished, and I was rather sceptical, but I understand, I think, what they mean. As we evolve our skills, areas we become unhappy with, and I'm certainly the same with the station area and what was the industrial area. It was one of the first things that were done, and I look at it and I think, yes, it could be done a lot better. But as I say, we evolve, and so do our skills, and things like 3D printing have really come on. So there's always time for improvement, and I'm quite excited about the changes that will be made. A good example is John over X, even my old mate. He took the decision to rip up what he had done, and it was a lot of hard work, and you know, I saw it in the flesh, but he wasn't happy with it, and the improvements he's going to be making will be quite a lot, and it does make sense, and he's now pushing forward with his. There are a few bits which in hindsight I would have changed. There's that little hump by the station, which I'm hoping where I'm making the changes I can smooth that out a bit, so we'll see. But I'd like to take the opportunity, as we've come to the end, to thank everybody who carries on watching. Viewing figures are down, but to be honest with you, there's some hell of a lot of great videos being made out there. So for the people who do watch, it is really appreciated, and old and new subscribers come on. Thank you very much. It really is great. So I'd like to finish off just by saying again, thank you, and hang on to have a look at a few running shorts, but most importantly, keep safe and happy modelling.